Hello everyone, welcome to Hail the Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for, where are we at? Oh, Capricorn. How are you guys? Capricorn. Oh my goodness, yeah. Maybe manifesting. Something you're manifesting. I feel there's a lot of confidence, but I feel manifesting what you desire with kindness, compassion, and your own inner strength. Ooh, you got opportunities coming in here. Yeah, things are speeding up here. Yeah, some of you are leveling up too. If you have multiple opportunities too, you may have a choice to make. Things happening very quickly. I see a decision. Some of you are going to have to make a fast decision. You may have to think on your feet. And I know that you're someone who generally likes to kind of look at things a little careful, but I mean, this is all about going down a path here. Crossroads. See, it's an energy of feeling a little indecisive, but it's saying this need to rush and think on your feet. And it has to do with feeling confident. I actually feel whatever it is you're manifesting, having confidence in what you're manifesting here. Yeah, so I do look at that. I see as a house, a home, a strong financial foundation. There's some sort of celebration here. Yeah, it looks like you're going to have to make a quick decision here. Yeah, seeing it being at peace too with whatever decision you make, but it's about trying something different. Now, this could be a really unique situation too. If it has to do with your love life, it could be someone who's a little different than your usual type. But I feel like there's two opportunities. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yeah, so you've got, this is often even what you're manifesting, money coming towards you as well, things speeding up. But it's also, it could be a person reaching out. This is about sharing, caring. Opportunity coming in. Yeah, there's something positive. You're achieving something. And I do see more money coming in, opportunities coming in. Looks like you have to make a decision, all right. Yeah, some of you have been waiting for this too. See, you've been expanding your horizon. There's expansion. Now, if this isn't yourself, it's someone coming towards you. But this has to do with having to make a fast decision because there's indecision. See, it's about looking at a situation. See, what you've been waiting for, expansion. This is often a person who holds on to that wand. See, I feel like it's something you've literally been manifesting for some time, and all of a sudden it's coming towards you quickly. Yeah, you have to make a decision. Yeah, it could be out with the old, in with the new, but it is often a healing energy, but it is a judgment. It's about being ready. It's about releasing and being ready for new. So this is telling you to be ready. Yeah, it's going to happen suddenly too. A little shock, surprise. It's like you don't expect it, even though you've been waiting for it. I feel like it's because it's whatever good you've been doing, what you've been putting out, starting to come back to you. So I see all this patience paying off. I see a reason to celebrate. I see a strong financial foundation too, something very sudden. But this is where I feel some of you have to decide, because this is out with the old, in with the new. Yeah. See, judgment. It has to do with someone stepping up to the plate. It has to do with a person stepping up to the plate. It's like you've been waiting. And this is where I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel angry. It feels like shock, like exciting. It's often when you have to make a decision, you make the best possible decision here, but it's all about what the good you've been doing coming back to you. And I feel like you're going to be shocked here. You're going to have to think on your feet. Look at that. See, this is all about happiness, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, seeing the bigger picture here. See, it's all about choosing what makes you happy. This has to do with your future too. Yeah, this could be this is often a celebration, a large gathering with family, friends. It can be a wedding, a festival, anything. But this to me looks like something bigger, because the Tower's here. See, it's about leaving something behind, feeling the ship has sailed, too little, too late. the tower coming down, and then now you've got something new. It's almost like you're letting go of something and something else in another situation's coming in. I definitely feel a strong foundation, like there's something definitely worth celebrating. Yeah, and it also has to do with reliability. Someone stepping up to the plate. See whether someone's stable or reliable, or they pull their weight. I also see baggage being released. Sometimes the universe forces you into having to think on your feet to make a decision. It has to do with baggage too. See baggage being released. If you got someone who you felt wasn't reliable, they weren't stable, you may make a decision to just let this person go. And I definitely see expansion. Something you've been wanting, planning, preparing. See pre-manifesting. Someone who's reliable. And it is an energy of some of you too. More money coming in, paying off debt. See all this hard work paying off. And I wouldn't be surprised some of you have been working multiple jobs, or just you have a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on your shoulders. But it's when this right person or situation comes to you. This is like someone who takes some of the weight off your shoulders. Because I feel like you've been on this path. Yeah. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Yeah. See, thinking on your feet, making a decision. If it's not you, it's someone else. It has to do with someone who's taking decisive action. This could be a person different than your usual type if it's a relationship. You know, because it's choosing the battles. Trying to keep everything very balanced here. But I feel like you got a person coming in who's a little bit different for some of you. It definitely can feel that energy, but it's having confidence in what you're manifesting. It has to do with strength. So you're attracting what you desire with kindness, compassion too. But it has to do with the person, because this is someone who's this energy of this is a person who's someone who speaks truth. This is a person thinking on their feet. See, it's about someone who pulls the weight off their shoulders. These are two people who lift weight off each other's shoulders. This is something you've been wanting. This person speaks truth. They're very articulate. They're not the most emotional person. I see some Gemini, some Leo, a little Sag energy. Wow, interesting energy for you. Yeah, someone totally different, a little Mars energy, Aries, and then the Libra. What else do we have? Yeah. So there is someone who's making a sudden decision. It's a quick. And see, this is often when the tower comes down and people are forced into making a decision. This is someone thinking on their feet. Yeah. But this is the bigger picture. See, this is someone who sees happiness, emotional fulfillment. This is someone at peace with this decision. This is someone who feels confident they're making the right choice. Wow. Ooh, you've got an Emperor. Yeah, they're different than your usual type, because I feel like your type is someone who puts all the burdens on you. They lay the burdens, all the responsibilities on you. They're not reliable. So you've been waiting for this, maybe for literally your life. But here comes this Emperor, someone different. See, doing things different, trying things different. But I feel like it's going to feel a little off, because everybody has a certain type, right? This person's different. But yet this is every king rolled up into one. They speak truth. They communicate. They say things straight up. This is someone who just says it like it is. That might make, feel a little off here, but this is an unusual situation too. This person's rather unique, maybe even a little eccentric, or they see you that way. Look at that. See, this is yourself attracting what you desire, being emotionally available. See, you're open, available. This is this beautiful kindness, compassion. Someone who truly cares. See, this person, this is all about happiness. What makes you happy? What is this Emperor doing? Their intentions are honest. They have integrity. This is often someone who's respected. But they are going to lift weight off your shoulders, not add it. That's what's so different. If you're used to carrying all the weight yourself, all the responsibilities, this could feel a little off. But I'm going to tell you, this person could grow on you. You could get used to this. They're a little different. Like I say, maybe even a little eccentric, or they see you that way. But this is all about this Emperor, and they're the one who's going to make this happen. Yeah, look at this. You've got love coming in here. See, two people, kind, compassionate, sharing. See, you're going to share some things here. But all this good that you've done, all this beautiful generosity, it's about to come back to you. But these are two people who share things. You may be talking to this person and just sharing some things, but like I say, this is about love. This is looks like a couple to me. The bigger picture, happiness, happy home, happy life, see, feeling happy. All this, everything you've been doing, everything you've been manifesting, all this good you've done, money going out, you know, this kind of energy too, coming back to you. There's a lot of generosity. These are two people who are givers and receivers. See, you're both very good at giving and sometimes not good at receiving. So, but look at that. You're about to receive. There's the cup. But this is two people literally with this drinking from each other's cup. This person's coming in. They're thinking on their feet. They're taking action. There it is. There you are. Yeah, you're someone who likes nice things. You've definitely been focused on money. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders, I feel. This person's going to lift the weight. See, it's about being comfortable. See, a comfortable home. What you provide a comfortable home. Somebody who cooks. This is somebody who's kind of got some domestic skills, but yet a person who's financially stable and even successful. They see here. But this is what this person's going to do. They're going to share these burdens, responsibilities. They'll help pay the bills. They'll even do some cooking, cleaning. But this is all about making you feel comfortable. It's going to take, it might feel a little off at first because they're different. But I'm going to be honest. I feel like you could get used to this, is what it's saying. This person's going to spoil you. I feel some of you have never really been spoiled. Like they can be very generous. See, all this good that you've done is coming back to you. And it is all about, see, dating and courting, sharing, talking. This person has things they want to share with you. They are ready to follow their heart. But this is about thinking, you know, I feel like you are the one who's got to make a decision. You got to make a decision because this is one of those situations that this person comes in. They're making this happen. They feel very confident too. But they have things they want to share with you. And I do think they're going to spoil you too. Yeah. Tell me about this Three of Wands. Something you've been wanting. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the ship has sailed. I feel like you have a choice. Somebody here you've been dating. And I do think there's one of these people, they don't have any money or lack. You may be a little worried that this person wants you to provide for them. If you are a Queen of Pentacles who's provided for someone before, and they maybe took advantage of you, so you're not about to let someone take advantage of you. But this is an energy of kind of thinking negative. See, that ship has sailed. Your ship's actually coming in. It's about leaving this behind. So you're leaving that path behind. That's basically what it's saying. Yeah, so you have dealt with someone who may have even manipulated, you know. Someone who took advantage of you. Yeah, someone who left somebody with a lot of bills, a lot of debt too. Yeah, someone with a lot of lack. But this is also that energy of yourself letting go of this negativity, because I really think this is someone who's coming in to spoil you. It's an Emperor. They speak truth. They have integrity. They're loyal. They expect loyalty as well. But this is about two people who lift the weight off each other's shoulders. Look, you've got a King of Pentacles. See, this is a power couple. This could be something you've never experienced before. Somebody who literally pulls their weight. And it goes for this person too. Look at that. The King and Queen of Pentacles. Two people who are steady. You provide for each other. See what you can both provide. This person sees someone who makes a comfortable home. They're a good cook. This person enjoys a good meal too. Very much connected to earth. I feel a little outdoorsy energy. This could literally go to the next level. But it is someone, I feel it's going to be the Queen of Pentacles, to be honest. It has to make a sudden decision. Yeah, and it is likely out with the old, in with the new. See, releasing. You may be dating someone and realizing this person comes in with lack. They're looking for someone to provide. And I feel like you've done this before. Some of you have definitely been a provider. But this is where someone actually starts providing for you, the Emperor. But they see everything here. Like, this person's very wise. They're very articulate. They strategize. They have a lot of experience too. But what's interesting is they're going to share some of their experiences and you'll share some of yours. So you're manifesting what you want. Yeah, you definitely have, and I do feel like if you have a choice, somebody here has lots of love to give, but they don't have any money. You may have been through that before, and then you have someone who's a little less emotional, but yet, because Emperors often aren't, at least when there's other people around, but they're more stable. You know, this person literally, though, like I say, this is about getting comfortable with each other where it feels like home, where you can just be yourselves. So there's the cup. They're offering you up a cup. The cup overflows with emotion. This person, it's a fresh new start, a beautiful opportunity. Look, this is about talking, drinking, like I say, from each other's cup, sharing some of your experiences and feelings. This person's wise, but they are honest. They speak truth. Yeah, they're stable. So you've dealt with this lack and negativity. Looks like and this person too may have been taken advantage of before. This person isn't here to take advantage of you. They're here with kindness, compassion, caring. See, this is someone who's ready. They see you as different too. Both of you, but yet you're each other's type, because look at the stability. This person will grow on you regardless. Yeah. Tell me about this Two of Wands. Let's just see what comes up with that. Yeah, see? Yeah, there's an energy of 3. See, there's somebody here who's kind of negative, lack money. They have a lot of love to give, but you've been taking advantage of somebody who comes in that way. Yeah, it's an energy of it's 2 people who are generally tend to selves. It's telling you to trust your inner knowing. I see a little Pisces energy here. See, it's an energy of confidence, bold, but you're attracting what you desire with kindness and compassion. But this is somebody who's doing the same thing, being more emotional. Yeah. But it's saying to trust your inner knowing. I feel like you already know. I do feel like there's a person here who, this is someone who's gone within. I mean, they want to build, right? They've already gone within. But I do think your intuition's going to guide you. You've got a person here who I feel just wants to date. They don't have a lot of money. And I do feel like you're not going to, put yourself in a position to be taken advantage of with someone who just wants to be single. Yeah. Because it has to do with someone who literally wants to couple up. So it is thinking on your feet and making a decision. It is out with the old, in with the new. And it could be just what you're looking at, this path you've been on. But you're going to cross paths with this person if you haven't already. Your intuition's going to guide you. You're going to pay attention to the signs and the signals. Yeah, I do think you have a person who just wants to be single. Someone that you've been dating. I don't know if this is someone who, I mean, this is a person who often explores their feelings. But I'm seeing 2 people here. The energy of 3. Someone in your social circle, online dating, social media. It could be like friends of friends, but I mean, it could be someone who gets the impression that it could be someone's first impression that you just want to be single. And see, you got it all going on, but I think it goes both ways. Someone who takes pride in their appearance too. They dress well. I do see that energy. Yeah, someone who looks good. They take care of themselves. They got it all going on. Yeah, I don't think this choice is going to be very difficult, to be honest. But it is an energy of taking off the blindfold to see. And some of you have a type. So it's about learning to attract what you desire by trying a different type. Yeah, because I feel like there's someone here who comes after you because they see what you can provide. But they don't have anything to provide. They don't have any money. There's a lot of lack. But they have a lot of love, or it appears to be. Yeah, you're going to make a sudden decision. I feel like you're going to be making a choice here. And I do think you're going to let this person go. And I do feel it could be you're just looking at the path that you've been on. Because this is about taking the blindfold off to see. And to have to make a decision. Yeah, if you have a person who can't seem to make a decision, it is about providing. Someone who's more interested in what you can provide them, what they can provide for you. So you've got a person in that energy. They don't have a lot of money. So it could be someone you could be testing someone out, or they could be testing you out to see if you're chasing them only because of what they can provide. But what's so interesting, you're already stable. This person's stable. I mean, you're both stable. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do see a Virgo energy here. This is someone who's more interested in what you can provide. Be very careful of those people who just want to be single. They never want to make any commitment. And then you've got a person who basically, I feel like you have a type, and like you've manifested this type, maybe even a couple times. See, it's an energy of change where it's time to move on. And I do see a lot of growth and change. See, this is a whole new chapter. I think you're moving on from this. You're moving towards a new path. I do see it. This is something that may have even changed you forever too, because I definitely can feel like you're like sitting there trying to decide. This person that's coming in, they're choosing their battles. They've thought things through. They're taking decisive action. They want to talk. And they speak truth. And they move fairly quickly. So I don't know if it's you or them thinking on your feet. Maybe even both of you. But you're definitely in the energy of releasing and healing. Something here changed you forever. But you've got change coming. Yeah, see, it's a person. You got a person who doesn't, someone here who doesn't really work. They have lack. And they may act like they have money, but they don't. You had someone like that already, didn't you? And they didn't put in a lot of effort. They had you doing all the work. See, this is different. This person's different. This person's not the same as the past. No, this person brings stability in look at this long-term stability and a lot of wealth too. Like, wow. See, they put in the effort, but you work together. You do things together. Yeah, it's definitely an energy of a crush. I see a lot of kindness and compassion, someone who cares. See, you got a person who's going, this is something you're not used to, and you could get used to this. They spoil you, they buy you gifts, they appreciate everything you do for them. This could be a blended family here too. There could be children. Yeah, but I just see this reminiscing too, reminiscing about past. Someone who was interested in only what you could provide. They may have even chased you, or you're being tested about being chased. Yeah, the chasing. See, it's a test. Sometimes it's a test of faith. Yeah, you're releasing this. This doesn't serve you. I feel like it's all, and it doesn't matter, King or Queen of Pentacles. Releasing this, it no longer serves. It's just baggage. Leave it in the past. It's time, you're going down a new path with someone. And I really do think this is someone who wants to spoil you. Someone who's stable, reliable. See, they keep you safe. And it's both of you. You're there through thick and thin. Right? Long-term stability. This literally could go somewhere. Yeah, this really could. Little Aquarius energy too. You may have these elements in your charts. But the interesting thing is you're letting it go. See, you know. Releasing this. This doesn't serve you. And it is bad. I think this is holding on to baggage from someone that you started off dating. And then next thing you know, you're providing for this person. They didn't bring anything to the table. May have even left you with a lot of debt. But no, this person comes in. It's like I say, I feel, yep, thank you, but no thank you. You're no longer interested here. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's all about having to make a decision. Not missing this beautiful opportunity because of this baggage. Yeah, you've been deceived. You've had a lot of disappointments. You've even felt defeated at times, like literally probably giving up on love altogether. But this is why sometimes it feels a little off. When you try somebody on that's different, and after you spend some time with this person, you start to realize that you're very much the same. You both have goals. You both have things you've achieved. But it's what you can achieve together. Yeah, you've been deceived before. There's been a lot of disappointments. Yeah, but I do think there's trust issues, and I do think you're going to let this go. Yeah. You're going to release all this. It's not easy. If it's not you, it's the person coming in. Because you do have someone who speaks truth. This is someone who's respected in the community for being truthful. The other person, I feel, is just a bit manipulative. Yeah, someone who's a bit of a manipulative, a possible player type. Yeah, someone who just wants to be, they try to charm you, they manipulate. See, this is someone who comes in, they don't have any money, but they're very charming. Yeah. See, I don't often see the King of Wands always this way, but in this situation, yeah. See, thanks, but no thanks, releasing it, not interested. You know this isn't in your best interest. Yeah. And this could be somebody you've dealt with, possibly a Leo. Someone who likes a lot of attention. Yeah. See, you're going to let this go. Wow, yeah, somebody was deceptive. Put it this way, you're defeating this beast. You really are. You've got something good going on. Like I say, all the good you've done's coming back to you. You know, the person that's coming towards you is a leader. They are confident. They have self-control. But this is where I feel for yourself too. Like regardless, King or Queen of Pentacles, putting on the brakes, taking control. Yeah, I do think you had someone who was like that. They kind of tried to control you. They tried to take control, and that's what you're looking at. So you're going to pay attention to the signs and the signals. You're looking for red flags. Yeah, someone who tried to control you, maybe your money. Yeah, and in the end, they were just a manipulator. Like this person, you felt defeated, but like me, tell me, you're taking your power back. And how you're taking your power back from this person is either putting on the brakes or because you're releasing them. You're no longer giving them any attention. You have nothing more to do with them. You're moving forward towards this beautiful stability. I wouldn't even surprise you and this person buy a home together. So you both have everything you need to have this beautiful future. You might even build a business together. Yeah, but you can see this is about your power. But what's interesting with this energy, if you are the Queen of Pentacles, taking back your power from someone who deceived you, chased after you, was only interested in what you could provide, and then they tried to control you. And then you take back your power by no longer being, thanks but no thanks, rejecting them. And then you have this other person. But I do see you releasing some baggage from that. This person is someone who'll pull their weight. They have honesty, integrity. They speak truth. Yeah, some of you have healed from this. You have healed. You've had some kind of time out, a much needed rest. This person may have even affected your health. Yeah. See, that very controlling, manipulative. It starts out by going on a date. Next thing you know, you're providing everything for this person. So you definitely have the player type there. Yeah. Yeah, this is finished. See, the past is over. This is done. This is the end. You have a new beginning. All this good you've done is coming back to you. Yeah. Wow. See, this is every ending leads to a new beginning. And this is where you take back your power. You may have even had a child with this person. But this person coming in, like I say, they're going to, instead of putting all the burdens on you, blaming you for everything, the gaslight or all the things that this person did, this person's the opposite. So I'm really wishing you the best here. Yeah, really wishing you the best. Really just, like I say, pay attention to the signs and the signals, probably both of you. This person might even be a little skeptical at first because it's an Emperor. See, you're not used to this, right? But what's interesting is this person comes in ready, willing, and able. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a blended family. Yeah, you've taken your power back. Yeah, this person's coming in. They may have some Cancer energy, a little more kind, compassionate, nurturing. Somebody who, whatever it is you do with this person, they appreciate everything you do. Yeah, you've got somebody new here. You've got happiness in your future. See, this is about letting go of this baggage from the past. And if this is something where you're making a decision with this person, because I do think there's something you've had with this other person. See, it didn't serve you. It wasn't in your best interest. But you're the one doing all the work. I feel you were doing all the work. They didn't even work. See, this is where I feel like you're moving on. But this is something I feel that changed you forever. Yeah, your intuition's guiding you. Listen to your intuition. See, it's definitely powerful right now. Yeah, it's about being able to trust this other person. I do think you're going to share some experiences with each other here. Maybe put up a few boundaries. It's a good time to put up a few boundaries. But with kindness, compassion, and positive reinforcement. There it is. I see happiness. Take care. Bye for now.